The state of Georgia has many fantastic state parks. I'm Big Dave the Parker, also known as the Parks Professor. In my 25 years of hiking, I have visited and hiked in every Georgia state park. In these videos, I'm going to rank all 45 Georgia state parks, starting at number 45 and ending at number 1. In this video, we're going to look at the top 7. These rankings are solely my opinion, and they are based on the park's scenery, amenities, hiking options, and when applicable, historical value. Starting with number 7, we find Providence Canyon State Park. This park is famous for its colorful canyon, which is maybe not man-made, but at least man-enhanced. It was formed by erosion of old farm fields. To see the colors in their full glory, be sure to plan your visit for a sunny day. Cloud cover mutes all colors, including the colors of the canyon. The park has an excellent moderate 3-mile hiking trail that takes you to the bottom of the canyon, and it also has a short backpacking trail. But you can get to the famous canyon overlook with just a short walk from the park road and parking lot. They are currently building a new visitor center here, which is a much needed upgrade. This is my favorite park in southwest Georgia, or southeast Alabama for that matter, and this is a great place to come for a few hours if you find yourself in the area. Bubbling up at number 6 is Magnolia Springs State Park. This park often gets overlooked due to its rural location, but there's a lot to see here. The park's centerpiece is its namesake spring, which discharges 7 million gallons of fresh water per day. The size and clarity of this spring is rarely matched in Georgia. The park also has a lake, a campground, and several miles of hiking trails. It also has some historical value. A Confederate POW camp operated here during the Civil War. This park has a little of everything along with good amenities, and it is my favorite Georgia state park south of the North Georgia mountains. Moving up to number 5, we find Vogel State Park. And all of the top 5 parks are award winners. This park wins the Backpacker Award for the park in these rankings with the best backpacking options. This park dates to 1931, making it one of Georgia's oldest state parks. It is located at the base of Blood Mountain, a famous mountain in Appalachian trail circles, and it features the trailhead for the famous Coosa Backcountry Trail. That trail is a difficult 13-mile backpacking trail that goes up and down several large mountains and accesses the famous Appalachian Trail. The park also has some easier day hiking options, including the moderate 4.5-mile Bear Hair Gap Trail and the easy Lake Tallulah Trail. A large campground, some picnic shelters, and a Civilian Conservation Corps museum round out the amenities. Though only 233 acres in size, this park's location in the heart of the North Georgia mountains ensures that plenty of people come here in the summer. If you like quiet, well-amenitied parks in the mountains, then you should be among the people that come here. Standing tall at number 4 is Black Rock Mountain State Park. At 3,640 feet of elevation, this park is the highest state park in Georgia, and it makes the most of its high elevation. The Black Rock Overlook gives fantastic views south over the town of Clayton. The Tennessee Rock Overlook gives epic views as far north as Clingman's Dome in Tennessee, and several other backcountry overlooks give views in various directions. Because of all of these overlooks, this park wins the Horizon Award for the park in these rankings with the best scenic vistas. The park has a nice high-elevation campground and many hiking trails, including the difficult 7.2-mile Edmonds Backcountry Trail, the moderate 2.2-mile Tennessee Rock Trail, and several easier trails. With all of the high-elevation scenery, the lower-elevation Black Rock Lake sometimes gets overlooked, but it's very scenic too. An easy hiking trail goes all the way around it. This is a great park to visit in the summer due to its elevation. I have been here many times, and I've enjoyed every visit. Before we enter the top 3, I want to thank you for watching this video. If you like this sort of video, please click the thumbs up and subscribe buttons. That helps other people to find this video, and encourages me to bring more of this sort of thing your way. Also, I want to mention a few quasi-Georgia state parks that I did not include in these rankings. First, Georgia has 3 former state parks. The old Bobby Brown State Park is now managed by Elbert County. The old Hart State Park is now operated by KOA as Hartwell Lakeside Park. And the old John Tanner State Park is now managed by Carroll County. I didn't include these parks in these state park rankings because, well, they aren't state parks anymore. If I had included them, they would all rank in the low 30s. Second, there is Standing Boy Creek State Park. Unlike the previous 3 parks, this is a bona fide Georgia state park, but right now it only has a parking lot and some trails. There are no amenities, so I didn't include it in these rankings. If I had included it, it would rank fairly low. That said, this park may have the best mountain bike trail system in the entire state. Finally, there's the famous mysterious enigma known as Stone Mountain Park. This is a park owned and operated by the state of Georgia that is technically not a Georgia state park. Yeah, go figure. It has a theme park style ambiance complete with a Disney World style entrance gate and rides such as a tram and a petting zoo. Despite the developed ambiance, I do really like this park. Stone Mountain is a uniquely Georgia icon, and there are some nice hiking trails to the top of and around the mountain. If I had ranked this park, it would rank in the top 15, maybe the top 10. With those matters settled, let's get back to the rankings. Cascading down at number 3 is Amicalola Falls State Park. This park is another award winner. It wins the NOAA Award for the park in these rankings with the best water scenery. That water scenery is mostly provided by this park's namesake waterfall, which is the tallest waterfall in Georgia. There's an easy rubber surface trail to the waterfall, but there are also 600 metal grate stairs beside the waterfall, and some other trails if you want more of a challenge. This park is located on the south side of Springer Mountain, the southern terminus of the Appalachian Trail. Thus, many backpackers use this park as a starting point for their Appalachian Trail hike. The park also has a full-service lodge at the top of the waterfall with some fantastic southward views. Whether you're a day hiker, backpacker, or just scenery lover, you'll find something to like at this park. Coming in at number 2 is Tallulah Gorge State Park. This park wins the Foundation Award for the park in these rankings with the best rock scenery. Although this is one of the newer state parks in Georgia, Tallulah Gorge has been a tourist attraction for more than a century. The park's signature hike is the Hurricane Falls Loop, which leads down to the Tallulah River at the gorge's floor via 1,090 stairs. It's one of the hardest, but also one of the best hikes I have ever done in Georgia. If you're not able to do that trail, there are numerous overlooks along the rim that can be reached via fairly easy trails. This park also features a large campground, and it has some historical value in the Wallenda Tower, an iron tower built by tightrope walker Carl Wallenda when he walked across the gorge on a tightrope in 1970. I've been to this park many times, and I've been thoroughly impressed by the gorge every time I have come here. Finally, coming in at number 1, we find Cloudland Canyon State Park. This park is a double award winner. It wins the Evangelist Freddie Coyle Award for the park in these rankings with the best campground, and the Shirley Prager Award for the park in these rankings with the best day hiking options. Cutting deep into Lookout Mountain in extreme northwest Georgia, Cloudland Canyon offers fantastic scenery both from its rim and in its depths. The park offers 2 of the best day hikes in Georgia. The moderate 4.5-mile West Rim Trail passes near the campground and offers many fantastic rim-top views, while the difficult 1.6-mile Waterfalls Trail descends over 600 metal grate stairs into the canyon. The Waterfalls Trail does indeed pass 2 large waterfalls, Cherokee Falls and Hemlock Falls. If those options sound too hard for you, there's an excellent gorge overlook right behind the Nature Center. The park also has a large and excellent campground and a couple of backpacking trails. This park is a state park with national park level scenery, and it's a must visit if you are anywhere near Lookout Mountain. Well, that's it. All 45 Georgia state parks ranked. Love the rankings? Hate the rankings? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, I'm Big Dave the Parker for Parking Full Time. Have a great afternoon, take care, and Lord bless.